we as a company done to address the changes in health reform? And the answer would be absolutely nothing. Other than our agent coming to us and saying, hey, good news, you're now covered, your dependents are covered at age 26. That's, I guess, a result of the healthcare reform law. And whatever the insurance companies have had to do to conform to that, we've been the beneficiary of that in our plan design change. But, you know, we're not, we are at the mercy of the market to a great extent, and that we can't really look at with 37 employees that have insurance jumping to necessarily a self-funded plan that makes economic sense. Now there may be new plan designs that come out that where that starts to make sense, but I think for most employers of my size, you know, they're just whatever the market, whatever's available in the market is what they're going to do for that year, and they're going to make that decision on a year-to-year basis as best as possible. You know, your comment about migrating from family to individual, you know, from what I've learned about how the healthcare law works and how much we can contribute or how much we need to contribute and how many of my employees need to be involved and the consequences if I have just one employee that goes in the exchange. And yet I thought I was providing health insurance for whatever reason they chose not to. When they go in that exchange, that is a huge economic hit to me. So what do I have to do at the point in time when that becomes a risk to change my plan design to prevent that? And, you know, do I have to go to where I pay 100% of the individual employees coverage, and you guys have to go find your family and your spouse coverage on the open market? You know, I don't want to have to do that, but the economics may be such that I have no other choice, or just throw my hands up and we're not going to provide health insurance. Here's a pre-funded, here's $2,000 into your your health savings account, or $5,000, whatever the number is. I'm out of the health insurance business, and you know, and the risk there is when I do that, my employees then become nervous, and if they can go get health insurance coverage somewhere else, you know, I still have to compete in the marketplace for employees too. And so that's really the challenge that small guys are looking at, is how we're going to navigate through the next couple of years. And as you said, they haven't even written all the rules and regulations. When I try to get questions to some answers, people are like, well, we're not sure. You know, we think this is what the law means, but the regulations haven't been written yet. So
Leonard kind of touched on this a little bit about, you know, sort of the background of why